Alright guys, so I've had a lot of you asking me for a walk around of the bike, so that's what you guys are going to get today. It's going to be a short, sweet, to the point video. I'm going to let you know the things that I've done to the bike, the different ins and outs of the bike, and I will be having a actual review of my new bike here in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. As for right now, we're going to head over to a parking lot that we actually shot some of the reveal video footage in with the drone, and we're going to kind of talk about the bike. I'm going to get off, show you the bike, let you know everything I've done to it, and then you guys can let me know what you think of what I've done so far, as well as any like suggestions you guys have for things that you think I should do in the future. I will tell you right now, the bike is pretty much done. The only thing that I have left that I want to do is pretty much like the full protection suite. I want to get the frame sliders, front and rear axle sliders, case savers, and then after that really radiator guards and oil cooler guard, and that is all. Then this bike will pretty much, for the most part, be completely done unless I find something that comes out for this bike that's just like, yo. Yeah, and we're definitely going the wrong way, but hey, you know what? Who cares? Jeep did it first. I just followed my ignorance, so we're gonna pull over in the shade over here. Alright guys, so I've had a few of you guys say, hey, I know it's an S1000R, but what year is it? So this is my 2016 BMW S1000R in racing red. This is the premium package, so you do have the DDC. For those of you who do not know what that is, DDC is the fully electronic suspension. So this suspension has 3 different settings. I can put in DDC soft, DDC hard, and DDC normal. So soft, obviously, it's going to make the suspension a little bit more plush, a little softer. That's what I use pretty much all the time for the most part. I'm going up to New Hampshire this weekend. Once I get up into the twisties, it's going to be switched to DDC hard. So the suspension stiffens up. It allows you to hit those higher speeds and really push the bike without having a lot of give in the suspension, which you really don't want when you're really trying to rip it through the twisties. And then DDC normal kind of sets it up somewhere right in the middle. The suspension is constantly reading the road. It's constantly reading the surface that you're riding on and constantly making adjustments to the suspension to counteract the different things you're seeing on the road. Like with the soft suspension, if I'm hitting a really rough patch, it knows that. It reads the road like a billion times a second and adjusts the suspension accordingly. So, as you can see, she is beautiful. Like I said, 2016 premium package has got everything on it. This bike has cruise control, ABS, traction control, everything that you can think of. If there is the technology out there, this has it, aside from the auto blipper downshift, which even if I had it, I wouldn't want it because it feels like I'm not even getting to ride the goddamn bike with that. Quick shifter is as much as I want to go. The quick shifter is fucking amazing. If you have not ridden a bike with a quick shifter, the first time you do, you will forget how to ride a normal bike. I got on the Grom after riding this and about lost my shit because I literally tried to quick shift on it and it did not like it. But what have I done to it so far? So obviously, you got the CompWorks integrated taillight, you got the CompWorks limited fender eliminator, which is kind of funny because where they put the license plate, I love the location, but the license plate light you can see right there, right above that GoPro mount, the little silver thing right below the taillight, that's the light. That light does not hit anything. It would if that little cutout piece right here were not on here. It would actually work. It does nothing for me. And the one con that I have about this fender eliminator kit is whenever I am on the bike and I'm hitting bumps, the license plate actually hits the tire hugger. And you can probably see right there the little scratches on it. But it is spring loaded. So those of you who watch the reveal video, card shown on the screen now, a lot of people mentioned when I showed the undertail footage of the exhaust shooting the flames, people were asking, yo, why is your license plate moving? Is that okay? It is. It's completely fine. It's supposed to do that. It's spring loaded, so when it touches this, it's all right. I want to get a little rubber piece to put right here in this corner, so when it hits, it's not actually, or even like a little plastic piece I can glue onto it or whatever. It's not actually hurting it whenever that's on there, but right now it's kind of scratching it up. But I mean, the initial damage is there, and it doesn't seem like it's really getting any further than that. So fender eliminator, integrated taillight, and obviously, here's the money part. I have a Akrapovic, whatever you want to call it, Akrapovic, full stainless headers on this bike. I actually got them installed the week after I bought it. I bought it on a Friday about 3.5 weeks ago. I set my break-in service up before I even left the dealership for that next Friday, and when I dropped it off for the break-in, I had them fit the headers on it, and then obviously the CompWorks slip-on. Now, a lot of you guys may have heard that with this particular bike, as well as the S1000R, they're basically the same bike, same engine, pretty much the same everything, except mine's got her clothes off. She's a whore. But the ECU is actually smart enough that you don't technically have to put a power commander on this motorcycle. You do not. You may hear that from people. You absolutely do not have to put a power commander on this motorcycle, and they actually, some BMW dealerships will actually void your warranty for installing one. So the way that you get away with that is with this ECU, it is so smart that whenever you change stuff up with the exhaust, it actually, over the next week or so, after the more you ride it, the more it learns. It actually learns the whole new system. Now, that is true, it does do that, but one thing you do have to know is it learns and changes things and changes the air-fuel ratio to suit the emissions laws, to suit the baseline emissions that this bike came with from the factory. So it's going to basically tune everything to run as if you had stock pipe on here, stock header, stock exhaust. But that being said, yeah, you don't get any power, you don't get anything, but it is actually going to, it's not going to cause any damage to the engine. You're going to run a little bit lean because obviously you're flowing more air, but you're not going to have any issues. The guy who installed, the BMW tech that installed my headers, actually was like, yeah, dude, you don't even need to worry about it. I actually did buy it. I bought a power commander, not because the bike was running bad. 3,000 RPM and below, it was a little jerky, which, whatever, it wasn't horrible. So I did buy the power commander. I installed it myself, which was nerve-wracking, and I actually have it, just like anyone else who has a power commander has it, right here, below the rear seat, right there, the PC5. Now, eventually, I do plan on getting a full custom map put on it, take it to a place with a dyno and whatnot. Right now, I'm actually running the pre-made map from DynoJet, the Akrapovic header, Akrapovic slip-on, no baffle with the stock filter. That's what I'm running now because, I mean, your big thing is really just your headers. I mean, this is pretty much going to flow the same amount of air out of it as the Akrapovic Shorty can, so it's not that big of a difference, and it actually runs amazing. I could definitely tell a bump in power. It all around just runs better, which makes me feel more comfortable. But yeah, the install of the PC5 was not hard at all, and honestly, other than that, I got the tech spec tank pads, which this really pisses me off. The fact that you can still see the R, oh, that pisses me off, because on this side it's perfect. See the S1000, it's like it's almost underlining it, just so I didn't fuck up the tank. Fed that on all my bikes, and then got rid of the mirrors, and I got the CRG bar end mirror and the Rhino Moto bar end. And I've used the Rhino Moto bar end on my other bike, my 636. Absolutely love it. They make really good stuff. So that is that. Yeah, other than that, that's really all I've done to the bike. But I mean, when you get a bike like this, what do you really need to do? These front blinkers will be going at some point, and I would have shorty levers by now. The only problem is where this bike has cruise control and the quick shifter, there's actually micro switches up underneath of this clutch lever, that the clutch lever actually plays a part in the cruise control and quick shifter. I've run in a lot of forums where guys will switch out their stock levers with aftermarket ones and they lose their cruise control pretty much every time. And right now these stock levers aren't terrible. I can deal with it. I'm really kind of just waiting around to see who comes out with a clutch lever that will actually allow your cruise control to function with it, because I mean, I have the feature on the bike. I don't want to lose it just for the fact of wanting shorty levers. So but yeah, these big ugly blinkers, they'll be going at some point. Like I said, I'm not in a rush. A buddy of mine, he has S1000R, and his friend actually made where this BMW logo comes out, LED ring around it, and the BMW is clear. that actually acts as your blinker, and you would just get some block offs to put here. That is incredible, and I'm talking to him right now to figure out how to get that for my bike because that would be fantastic. The only other thing I'm doing right now, I mean, obviously I got the custom Taylor 33 rim tape on there, which I have on all of my bikes. His stuff's amazing. I will put his link in the description as well. If you like it, go grab it. They're super cheap. And then obviously the resistance reservoir cover, as well as the resistance inside of the rear wheel. And yeah, I got these little bolts right here from a local hardware store. They actually blend in quite nicely. I was really pissed because I took these off, I took the mirrors off, and didn't realize that the mirror actually holds on your reservoir for the front brake, which is irritating, but whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much the whole bike. Like I said, I'll be doing a review here soon, give you guys a full detailed breakdown of the bike, but that is her in all her glory. So yeah, review probably coming in the next 2-3 weeks, so look out for that. Get all my thoughts, pros, cons on this bike, but so far I'm absolutely loving it. Oh, and I also need to get the radiator guard and oil cooler guard because I can already see little bits of the fins that have gotten hit by various things while riding. I mean, I've had this bike for, like I said, a little over 3.5 weeks, and yeah, she has 1,400 miles on the dot. Holy shit, 1,400 miles on the dot on her. So I've been riding the shit out of her. I love it so far, but this is my girl. So let me know what you guys think about the new bike, what you think about my choice. If there's anything you guys have seen that you think I should check out for the bike, like I said, really all that's left, radiator and oil cooler guards, along with the frame sliders, case savers, and front and rear axle sliders. That's really it. Oh, and I did forget that I did buy the BMW HP swing arm spools, because if you have a motorcycle and you don't have spools in a rear stand, I feel sorry for you. It makes life so much easier. But that is it, guys. That is the bike. My wife is calling, so I'm going to hop off of this video and give her a call. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.